I'm less than 2 weeks away from my very first loose skin removal after losing 128 pounds, which is an arm and a back lift. So let's do an Amazon haul. The time is winding down from my phase 1 loose skin removal of an arm, back, and lateral chest wall lift, as well as a lipo. And I have been doing as much research as possible on this procedure, but it doesn't seem like the girls are sharing. So that's exactly what I'm doing here today. I see a lot of information on tummy tucks, BBLs, breast lift, augmentations, and all that stuff, whether it's supplies or just overall experience, but I don't see anything specific to my procedure, and the girls are getting their arms done. So I wanted to share as much as I can and I can think of to include all of my hauls. But before we get into today's video, if you've never seen my face before, hey girl, hey, my name is Janee and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're following me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know what were your must-haves if you got an arm and a back lift. Like, what are the things that you needed? If you haven't already seen my faja and compression haul, I'll link that video in the cards above because that is separate from everything that I got here, but it's an additional thing and a must-have thing that we need. So go ahead and check out the video, and I'll leave the information for my fajas and my compression in the description box below for y'all because I do have a 5% off discount. It's just my name, Janee. So a few of my friends have had loose skin removal this year, and the constant theme seems to be that they're overly buying things, that they ended up buying things that they didn't need it. And it's always great to have a couple of extra things or things that you need just in case, especially when it comes from Amazon because they make returning things super easy. But I just did not want to be wasteful. And because I have Amazon Prime, things come in like a day or two. I knew that I could just get it quickly if I really, really, really needed it. But I think I got all of the essentials. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing I have is this Freedom Mom, because how are you supposed to like wipe yourself if you're like this? How are you gonna get down there? So I figured that this would be good for the front and the back, but we'll see. Next thing I got are these extendable straws. I saw somebody else on TikTok who had this, and I thought it was genius because you have to stay hydrated. You have to stay hydrated after a major surgery. So, but I can't like lift and bend, right? So I figure, you know, this is a silicone extendo straw, and I just attach it into my water bottle and drink from there. And I have this piece that it attaches to right there. So yeah, we'll see how this works. And it comes in a set of 2. Next thing up is this surgical button-up type of pajama shirt. I got it a bit oversized. I got it in a size large. And like I said, it buttons up for easy access. Now, the great thing about this is that it has pockets on the inside for my drain. So this is actually a drain pajama shirt. I got knee-high compression socks for obvious reasons. This comes in a set of 4 and I got it in a size medium. From my friends' recommendations, I also got some silicone scar gel, and then I also have some scar tape. Now, I'm not gonna need this stuff right away, maybe like a week or 2 post-op, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure how this all works, but I know I do need it, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. I got a box of gloves for myself, for my mom who's coming out there, and my best friend who's coming out there. I got a size small for all of us. You know, this is of course to make sure that everything stays clean and hygienic and, you know, prevent the risk of infections for like when I'm cleaning out my drains, when I have to maybe take off my wraps and switch out any type of, you know, padding or anything like that. We just had some gloves on hand. I heard a lot about arnica. It's supposed to help for bruising. I haven't had like a major surgery to know if I bruise really easily. I don't day to day, but you know, whatever is going to help me heal. So I got it. I also got some bromelain, and comment down below and let me know if you want me to do a separate video on all of the vitamins and supplements that I'm going to be taking pre-op, during, post-op, because I can do a separate video about that. But I heard a lot of great things about bromelain. It's something about the enzyme that's in it. It's pretty much coming from pineapple. So pineapple juice is a good thing to consume when you're healing from loose skin removal or any type of plastic or cosmetic surgery. Some benefits is that it's supposed to be anti-inflammatory. It's supposed to be pain relieving, helps with pain and swelling, and just all of that good stuff. But I think the most important part of it is that it's supposed to aid in digestion. And you know, they're gonna have you on all of those pain pills. You may be backed up because of it. A lot of my friends reported that they were very nauseous and wasn't able to really eat anything or drink anything after surgery, and it lasted for a couple of days. So this is supposed to be helpful for that. I have some comfy throw-on pants. I already have a bunch of these in the house, but I don't have any that are black. So something that isn't restrictive, that I can just slide in and out of for my post-op appointments, for going to the airport, anything like that. I plan on staying in the hotel room, but just in case I need to leave, I have this. I also got these drain holders right here. It just attaches to you like that. That way, if I didn't want to wear the pajama shirt, if I'm out and about, or if I just want something that's just a little more comfy or whatever the case may be, I have something like this. This is probably the #1 thing that everyone needs to have when they're healing from any type of loose skin removal, and it is Juven, and I got a bunch of it. I have 2 different flavors here, fruit punch and orange, and you're supposed to take these 2 times per day. And I will talk about this more in my supplement video, but this is a must-have when you want to be healing after your loose skin removal because of all of the different vitamins, nutrients, and properties that it has in this stuff. So I got these shower drain holders for whenever I finally am able to be cleared to take a shower. I also don't know how long I'm gonna have my drain or multiple drains in for. I'm hoping it's a week. I'm hoping by the time I fly home, it's out, but who knows? I have this sleep system here, and I'll insert a picture of it to show y'all what it looks like. Of course, I'm gonna be documenting my entire journey afterwards, vlog style, so make sure you're staying tuned, make sure you subscribe, then you'll be able to see what it actually looks like. But I'm not gonna be able to lay down for some time. I wanna make sure that I am comfortable. I'm most likely probably gonna sleep on the couch there. So this is supposed to help, you know, prop me up. It's kind of like a portable recliner. Last thing I got was a fork. But this isn't any type of fork. This is an extendo fork. I feel like Inspector Gadget. So that way I can like feed myself and, you know, feel a little bit of sense of independency. Probably not a necessity, but it is to me when it comes to my mental health, because a lot of my friends talk about the mental aspect of it and how after a major surgery like this, there is a depressive moment. So anything that will give me a sense of independency like this, or even like the freedom, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it if it's going to help me. So you guys, this is actually part 2 of the haul. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then you would have known that I already posted part 1 of this haul. And because I waited to post the YouTube video, I got a lot of good recommendations from people who have went through my surgery and told me a couple of things that I probably want to get. So I went ahead and bought them. Here it is. And I'm glad I waited to edit this video so I can put it all together, because I don't plan on buying anything else. So let's get into the rest of the stuff. So first up, I got some hot and cold pads. Now, something about I don't know if it's the anesthesia or the nerves. I think it's the nerves that everyone said that it gives you like a burning sensation, and ice packs help for that. So I got these. Next, I got a 3-pack of front open bras. I don't even know why I didn't think about this. Like the reason why I bought button up shirts is because it's easier to put on, and the same thing for bras. So I went ahead and got like just a 3-pack. This was the top recommended thing to me, a grabber, an extended grabber, because I'm not going to be able to reach over my head, probably not going to be able to reach under, down, up, like all of that stuff. And everyone said, a grabber. They regretted not getting a grabber, so I got a grabber. Some bath sponges. These are rinse-free. Benadryl itch cream. Now, again, this goes with the ice packs because of that burning sensation. You feel very itchy after surgery, and this stuff actually does work, you guys. Like, I love this stuff for mosquito bites. I use it all summer long, so it makes sense why this would work, because it does. And the last thing I got is this extended arm wiper so that I'm able to wipe myself. I know I already showed y'all the squeezy thing. I forget what it is just that quickly. But this is just to wipe myself on my own. But that is it. That is it for my Amazon haul. All of my must-haves. I think I have everything that I need. Comment down below if you've had this procedure, if you had an arm and a back lift, what other things that you think specifically for those procedures that I need, or if you had any type of other procedure and you find something that was helpful, just let me know in the comments below, because we have 2 weeks and I have Prime, so I can order. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell icon, that way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in a moment. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I do have a broadcast channel. They end up knowing the tea first, so make sure you follow me over there. Also, for Facebook, I do have a support group if you're looking for community and other women along your journey. I'll leave it in the description box below for y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will